It's just game by game. Yeah. It's focusing on the LA Kings and trying to get better as a group in our play. But right now, obviously getting ready. We got game day today. We're trying to get ready for the Kings.
I heard the word swagger used in the post-game room the other night. Do you believe this team?
Did I use it?
No, you didn't use it, but it was used. Do you believe this team is developing any sense of swagger?
Swagger. For me, the word is confidence. To me, swagger goes a little bit beyond confidence, and to me, there's a little bit of arrogance that goes with swagger. And to me, it's confidence, and confident in what you're doing, confident in each other and how the group is playing. That's probably the biggest thing, and you should get that based off of wins. That's what you're looking for, because you probably had success and you're doing the right things.
It's facing a team like the Kings. Will this get you maybe back into the way this team's built to win? I mean, you've been scoring a lot of goals. Power play's been great. Goaltending's been great. But facing an old Western opponent, a big, heavy opponent like the Kings, will that kind of get you back into your game?
Well, the way that the Kings play, at least the way I'm expecting them to play tonight, is you're going to have no choice but to be physical and battle and work. Their style, how they play, they're big. They play a straightforward game, and they got talent. They have talent. They got lots of guys that can make plays. They got guys on the back end that can make plays. They got guys up front that can make plays. But for me, what sticks out first and foremost above their talent is their work ethic and how they compete. And to me, that's the ultimate compliment that I think that you can give a team and give a coach, is how their team plays. And they work and they battle and they play hard. And some teams come into games thinking that they're going to skill their way through a game. They come in thinking that they're going to plow their way through a game and work. And if you don't match that work ethic, then their talent will take over, and then that's when you're probably going to get buried.
Can you say the same about your team?
I would, you know what, when we're on top of our game and we're playing, yeah, that is it. And we're playing with four lines. But it's, again, trying to find that consistent level night in and night out. And I think we've gotten close. We're getting there. But over since Christmas, right around that time, we've been doing a good job. But we still have, to me, another level that we have to get to.
During this streak, you won games where you haven't necessarily played your best games. Does that say that this is becoming a good team? Good teams win games like that.
As a coach, you want consistency, and you want the same level night in and night out. I know, it's tough to get that over an 82 game with the travel and with the injuries that you're dealing with and going through. But, again, we're getting close to what we need to do. And to find ways to win, yes, you have to find that. Our goaltending has been great. It really has. And it's the one position that alone can win a hockey game for you. We've had other guys step up, but, again, we're still trying to reach that. We're still chasing the perfection, and I know we'll never get there, but again, you're always chasing it.
Better Tootin back in?
Toots will be back in, and Prout will be out.
Todd, given that LA style that you just described, and given the fact that you guys kind of aspire to that style, what do you expect then tonight? How do you expect those two styles to match up tonight?
Well, hopefully it's a hard-fought match, and what I'm expecting, and I could be completely wrong, is I'm looking at a 2-1 game, or a low-scoring game, a low-scoring affair. Hopefully we're playing with some speed and we're checking them hard, and I'm going into the game assuming that they're going to do the same thing. The one thing that should help us is that this is our 4th and 6th nights with some travel. And what we need to do is take advantage of that, because we've been on the other side of that. And, this is their last game of a road trip. And again, we need to try to take advantage of that. But these guys have won. They won a Stanley Cup just a couple of years ago. So they know what it takes to win. It's a professional team. The players are all professional in their approach and how they play the game. But we need to try to play at a fast pace and a physical pace. And if we can try to wear them down a little bit, wear them down and then try to take advantage in the third period.
This is a little bit of a milestone game for Nathan Horgan. I think it's his 600th. I know you said you didn't know him very well in his earlier days, but what have you seen? What has he developed to, say, over these 600 NHL games?
No, well, for me, he's a perfect power forward. You know, that great hands and touch and shot. But he, when you're a team and you're a young team like we are, you're looking for professionalism, and he's a professional in his approach, how he prepares, how he practices, and the things that he does day in and day out. And you want guys setting the examples, not only in games, but in practices. And again, back in the locker room of doing the right things. Might be workouts, might be getting treatment, just showing up on time and making sure you're doing all your exercises so you're getting yourself ready to play games. And he's won, too. And I know I just talked about the Kings winning. There's a lot to be said about having players that have won. Because, again, they've been through it. They've been through the grind and the battles, and they know what it takes to win.